For cheap games and Xbox Live codes, please visit the link in the description to g28.com.
Hello guys, it's Matt from Cash UK here. Today I'm so excited to bring you my unboxing and first look at the brand new MSI Gaming 7 Z97 motherboard. So this is one of MSI's new motherboards, which forms part of their brand new Z97 lineup. Obviously it's the distinctive red and black gaming series. So this is the first time I've actually personally seen one of their gaming boards, so I'm really excited to check this out, get it on the test bench and see what it can do. So obviously this is the unboxing and first look, so we're going to check out what we get in the box, have a very quick look at the motherboard, see what's what there, and then within a week or two expect to see a full review where we've got gameplay results, frames per second, obviously hardware benchmarks, loads of stuff like that, maybe even some software tours, BIOS tours, stuff like that. So expect that in the coming weeks. So starting off with the box, it's quite deep actually, and it's got a fair bit of weight to it. It does feel very hefty. The box has kind of got a gloss and a matte finish, with these kind of PCB traces having a gloss finish. It does look very attractive. Obviously you can see we've got the new Intel Z97 chipset in here. We've also got support for the current 4th generation Haswell processors, and obviously the brand new 5th generation Intel processors, which will be coming as and when. So that's the front of the box. I'm going to flip this over and we'll take a look at the back. So taking a look at the back here, you can see we've just got some tech specs up here, I/O overview, a bit about gaming motherboards, audio boost 2, so this is the segregated audio on the boards. I've heard good things about this on their previous generation, so be excited to hear that, see what it sounds like. We've got the killer E2200 NIC on here as well, which obviously gives you better, prioritises game traffic, which reduces lag in games. USB audio power, so you've got continuous 5 volt compared to a kind of a much more traditional, can't think of the name of it, but wavy kind of sine wave. We've got multiple GPU support, so SLI, Crossfire, all on the cards with this. Sound Blaster Cinema 2, I think that's the software that goes with the audio boost kind of physical components. You've got the gaming app, and you also get 6 months of XSplit Gamecast. So if you're into streaming your gameplay onto Twitch or anything like that, this will be really useful to you, and you actually get a 6-month premium license when you buy one of these boards. I will also point out that at the time of me making this video, MSI have got an extremely attractive launch promotion on these boards. So definitely go check out the retailers, certainly in the UK here, but I think it might also be worldwide. Certainly in the UK here, you've got some great deals going on the brand new Z97 gaming motherboards with, I think it's cashback and some all-in-ones and stuff going with some of these. So definitely well worth checking these out and picking them up soon if this interests you. So flipping the box over, we'll pop this open. As you can see, Just Game MSI. We'll flip that open. We've got the motherboard in the top here, and we'll just put that to one side for now. In terms of accessories, we've got a few bits. We've got a flexible black SLI bridge, 4 SATA cables, one of it, well, you've got 2 right angle, 2 straight, all black, got retaining clips as well on the ends. A very nice rear I/O shield. We've got red lettering, all black around the back here, and also black padding as well, which is something quite nice to see. So you also get a stealthy look inside your case, because a lot of rear I/O shields actually, although they're coloured on the back, do actually have a silver padding. So black padding here, red lettering, very nice, very in keeping with the board. We've also got a Molex to, I think this header actually plugs onto the motherboard to give the audio dedicated power. So it's basically just a Molex connection. I believe that's for the audio, but again, I'm taking a first look at this with you. We've got kind of I/O headers there, so you can plug your power, your reset switch, stuff like that into these headers, and then you can quickly plug them into the board. Personally, I love these. They make life 10 times easier, so I'm really pleased that they've included those. We've got some V checkpoints if you're into checking your voltages with a test meter, so obviously you can hook these directly into the motherboard. We've also got a very nice MSI gaming sticker with obviously adhesive on the back. It looks very stunning. It's quite thick actually, so if you're building your rig themed around this board, then definitely this might look very good on your case in certain scenarios. So if you're into sticking things on your case, you can look at that. Personally, I don't think I'd use it, but it is there should you wish. So I'll put all this back to this side. Over here we've got a quick install guide, which obviously explains how to set everything up, plug everything in, get yourself up and running. Into the motherboard's drivers and utilities, you've got a CD there with drivers, but definitely recommend going and downloading the latest, either off the Intel website or off the MSI website. We've got cable labels as such. You can strap them around your cable and label up your SATA cables or anything like that, so you know which one's your boot drive. We've got a very nice door hanger, so I'm sorry, I'm busy gaming, or just I'm not here, so you can hang that on the door if you're that way inclined. We've got a software applications users guide. We'll cover all this in the review. A Z97 Gaming 7 users guide, again multilingual. Explains how to get yourself up and running, and obviously MSI Intel 9 series platform overclocking guide, which explains specifically for the MSI BIOS where things are. Very useful, so definitely check that out. But obviously there's plenty of guides online, and well, if that's something you'd like to see, I can even possibly get a guide up on this channel. So if you'd like to see an overclocking guide, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. So that's it for the accessories. We'll put that to one side and we'll bring the motherboard back in. So we'll just pull this out of here, flip the box up, so we'll use to rest it on that, pop it out its anti-static bag. This is literally turned up today, so I am so excited to get this, having a look at this for you guys. So here we are then. This is the motherboard. So visually very stunning from first impressions. The red is actually not too kind of prominent. It's very subtle, which I'm quite liking. It does look very, very, very nice. So starting up the top here, we've obviously got your 8-pin for your CPU power. Red and black heat sinks here. I think I remember reading that these were designed around a dragon's claw. Is basically where they got the inspiration for those heat sinks. They are obviously connected via a heat pipe. And on the sides here, we've got a tiny little kind of silver dragon. We've got the 1150 socket as well. Obviously support for the current Haswell processors and the new 5th generation processors as and when Intel released them. 4 memory slots. Obviously DDR3, you got your V checkpoints down there, your 24-pin connector, along with your post readout down here. You've got a number of fan connectors, but we'll cover that in 2 seconds. We've got a right-angled USB 3 connector, 8 SATA 6 gigabit per second ports, again, all at a right angle. We've got this very nice metal heatsink which actually covers the chipset. We've obviously got the gaming logo on the top, along with the MSI logo down here, which I think lights up white. Obviously down the bottom you've got all your front I/O connectivity. You've got your M2 slot there. There is no SATA Express on this board. However, MSI do say that there's a kind of an expansion board that you can get that's going to allow you SATA Express, I think I remember reading, when you plug it into the M2 slot, if I remember rightly. Down the bottom we've got the OC Genie, so this is automatic overclocking, your reset switch, your power switch, audio switch there, depending on how high impedance headphones you're using. You've got that audio power input down there, which is where that connector that I showed you goes. You've got the segregated audio here with a red PCB trace which runs right around here. We've obviously got the special audio capacitors, audio boost there. I believe that lights up as well. So that's the dedicated audio for your gaming. Your obviously PCI expansion slots down here. So you've got a ×1, obviously full size, ×16, ×1, ×1, ×16, ×1 and ×16. Obviously they don't all run or are electrically wired to run at ×16. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the exact configuration, but I will cover that in the review. But they are full-size slots, even if they won't run at 16 times speed. The top one certainly does, but the rest obviously vary depending how many cards you've got installed into the system. Very quickly, I'm going to cover the rear I/O, so let's just pick this board up, and I'll stand it up, and you can have a look around the back here. So this is the rear I/O, so you've obviously got your audio, your killer NIC, 2 USB 3 ports, which I think are the dedicated audio ports, which have that smooth sine wave for the power. Further 2 USB 3 ports, optical audio, HDMI, DisplayPort, a second HDMI, 4 more USB 3 ports. I think that's a reset switch there. You've also got your dedicated gaming ports, so your PS2 keyboard and mouse combo port, along with a further 2 USB ports there. And basically they've got in kind of extra gold on the connectors for long-term durability and reduced interference and stuff like that. So very quickly I'm going to run through the fan connectors. You have to bear with me 2 seconds. Right, so fan connectors, as far as I can see, you've got a 4-pin up here, a further 4-pin here, so they're close together for a dual tower heatsink. You've got a further 4-pin down the side here, one down the bottom here as well, a 4-pin, obviously your audio, a 4-pin over here, and as far as I'm aware, that is it. So very quickly running through that again, you've got one down here, one over here, one there, and further 2 up here. I don't think I'm missing any, but I think that's it for a very quick kind of first look at this board. I am really excited to get this on our bench. I hope you guys have enjoyed this in unboxing and kind of first look. I know it's been a bit longer, but we have kind of covered a first look at the board as well. Obviously, expect a review in the coming weeks. If you're looking forward to seeing that, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. Are you looking to change to the new Z97 platform? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to have a read. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video coming very soon. By the way, I want to say a huge thanks to MSI for sending this out for unboxing and review. A massive thank you to them. It's just fantastic. So really big thumbs up for their support. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one.